back to Cask 529. I'm Brian.
And I'm Shona.
Tonight I'm going to do a little special blind for Shona here. Something that we've had on the show previously. We've had some discussions about. Some good, some bad. Here we've heard some input from our fans. So basically what I've got is two pours out here, and we're going to see if we can tell the difference between them and see if we can tell what they are.
So you're not going to tell me anything about them?
I'm going to tell you that we've had them on the show before.
Okay. Okay.
I don't really want to give you a whole lot of information.
All right. Normally these shoes are on Brian's feet.
They are. Tonight
so
I've changed it.
This is new. I don't know if I like it.
You feel like you're on the hot spot?
Yeah, a little bit.
Good.
All right.
I apologize if you hear some dog noises in the background. We're dog sitting.
We are.
So we've got all kind of new noises.
We have Rex finally accustomed to
Other dogs.
other dogs, yes.
So we're not sure that we're going to add any dogs to the family because Rex, although he has got himself accustomed to having other dogs here, we think he prefers being the only child. So.
Yeah, he definitely prefers to be the only child.
Okay.
He's
so
quite spoiled.
This is number one.
Well, I'm picking up some good ethanol. Maybe a little bit of sweetness. Mostly ethanol. Kind of worried about tasting it.
So what are your thoughts?
I'll give it a little more taste.
I got a little bit on my palate, a little bit of the sweetness that you thought you had on your nose, but it's not. It's still not something I would just grab to. Now I will tell you that since we've had this on the show in the past, because you don't always know what I'm drinking in the evenings, I have drank this, not a lot, but some, for two reasons. One, to try to find some part of it I liked, and two, the bottle's got to go away. So.
Well, that kind of tells me what it is and matches my thoughts on it. I'm not finding it to be very good.
Did you want to tell us what you think it is?
I'm searching for something good to say about it is what I'm doing. I think it's Buffalo Trace because it
I'm going to tell you that it's still really not that good. You're right, it is Buffalo Trace.
okay.
I kind of threw a little curveball at you tonight, though.
Okay. Well, when I first held it up to my nose, I really did get that ethanol. But sometimes I but it was like.
Yeah, you get that
and so,
occasionally.
That's why I was nervous to taste it, because you said we've had it on the show before. And I was just like, oh, please don't make me taste Buffalo Trace. And then I tasted it, and I couldn't really search to find anything good about it.
So what I have done for you is I've kind of changed it up a little bit, and I got you two pours tonight.
Yes.
So we're gonna taste something different now.
Okay.
And see what we think of it.
Still
I
picking
will-
up some heat.
I'll say that the senses I'm getting on the nose are different.
I would
than-
say, are these like similar proofs or something?
Similar. Yeah,
or-
they're very similar. Well, you can't,
I know, it went right up, sorry.
can't do that.
I'm sorry. All right. I'm not picking much up on the nose. I'm getting some heat right then when I got all up in my nose. It was,
When you put it over your eye? When you put Okay, let's see.
oh, it's Buffalo Trace again.
It's really not much different, is it?
They taste the same. Seriously, is that what it is?
Yeah, it is.
At least out of a different bottle?
So we are consistent in our beliefs of Buffalo Trace. Number one is Old Faithful here that we've had on the show. And number two was a brand new one opened tonight.
So I know we had previously talked about, do we just have a bad bottle?
We have, and we've even said to people that tell us how good this stuff is, you know what, maybe we got a bad bottle. Maybe the cork's bad, maybe it was just a bad barrel, maybe, we tried everything to say that it wasn't Buffalo Trace's fault.
One thing I think we can eliminate is the cork, because this is a synthetic cork.
That's true.
So it's not
Yeah,
a real cork.
It's not the cork. It's
So-
not cork taint like
Nope.
wine gets.
Yeah, because you can get some bad wine with cork taint. So that's not the issue.
It's,
I'm glad you did this tonight, because I
Well,
know
now
we've been
we
on the
know.
fence about it.
yeah, now we know.
Because a lot of people do like this. They do. And they're like, you really don't like it? And I'm like, no.
No,
And
not at all.
so I'm glad that you opened a different bottle to see if we liked it. I can honestly say I still don't like it. And I'm
They
sorry to Buffalo Trace, and I'm sorry to Sazerac. I'm sorry. I just personally don't like it. I wish I did, because it's really affordable.
Sadly, is Buffalo Trace products are one of the most commonly sought after products out there. And aside from this particular product, the other products are just okay. I mean, they're not bad,
Right.
and you don't mind drinking them, but there's nothing fabulous for all the attention that goes into them.
Right. They just have great marketing.
Great marketing.
They do.
Yep.
But honestly, I have had, the Weller, the green and the antique. I've
Right.
had the E.H. Taylor. I've had the Eagle Rare. Had Blanton's. And all of those are I can drink them.
I would say that the green and the red Weller have probably risen to the top for me from their products.
Yeah.
Blanton's,
It's good.
yeah,
But like what we found on our previous show when we tasted 3 unopened bottles of Blanton's,
And- yeah.
single barrels, and they were all different.
that was an enjoyable taste because each pour was something different.
Yes, and so it's nothing against Buffalo Tracers or that whole line, because
No.
I can drink all of those. I can't drink this.
It's just odd that you and I both have the same feelings.
Now, did you tonight feel that way about that?
Oh yeah,
too?
as soon as I tasted it, I was like, oh my God, she's gonna know immediately it's the same stuff.
Yeah.
And you did. You
It's-
did. You actually knew on the nose. I think you knew on the nose, or you had a pretty good feeling. But once it hit your palate,
I was hoping for something good. We worked in the basement all. Kind of disappointed here, to be honest. We worked in the basement all day today. And it's been a long day of working, so I was kind of excited to have a pour. So I hope that we're going to have a nice pour after this.
We're going to get something a little better poured up.
I know we were hopeful to take everybody down to the basement this evening. We wanted to give an update. Unfortunately, with the electric all being pretty much ran now, there's not too many lights.
Pretty dark.
Yeah. My son and Bryan brought in all the drywall last night. Hopeful that the drywallers are showing up Monday.
Sometime in the next week, whether it's Monday or a week from Monday, they'll be here.
And so we're very hopeful for that. So once the drywall's in and stuff, we can start putting the light fixtures in. But we don't want to obviously put new light fixtures in until the drywall's done. So we promise as soon as we get better lighting down there. Right now we're kind of working off of a few lights and a work light.
And we're just wrapping up some odds and ends that needed to be done before the drywallers got here. And I think we've got it down to just running some plumbing to what's going to be the vanity and the half bath.
Yep. Then I got to finish up the insulation in that room.
Yep. And then I think we're there. I think we're ready. So tomorrow will be another busy day. And this, I'm excited because this is the first time we're subletting a big part of the job out.
Yeah, we usually do that kind of stuff ourselves. But
I'm so excited not to be doing the drywall. In fact, I didn't even want to carry it.
No, he didn't.
But I guess we thought maybe that was a way we could save some money if we stocked the drywall for the drywallers. So we were kind enough to carry 55 sheets of 12-foot drywall. So last night was a long night.
I did not carry any of it. However, it did about kill me.
Shona somehow managed to still get hurt by the drywall, and she pulled a stack of it over on herself while she was putting insulation in.
Right. So they stacked some insulation right in two cavities that I still had to put insulation in. They missed it. Well, they left to go back to get the other half of the drywall from the store, and I'm like, well, there's only a handful of sheets here. I can, just pull them towards me and get my insulation stuffed in there.
14 sheets at 80 pounds a sheet is what she had fall on her.
So a little bit bruised, walking a little bit slow, but I've hung a lot of insulation today, so I kept my.
We'll see how she feels tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, again, Buffalo Trace, it's never been a strong competitor on anything we've put it up against, and flying solo tonight against itself was really bad.
So we can pretty much say that we're not going to taste this again. Please.
Yeah, I think we're done with Buffalo Trace.
Thank you.
To us, it's just not a good product.
However, if you've never tasted it and would like to taste it, stop on by. We'll definitely give you a pour. Or a bottle.
Absolutely. This bottle's had probably 2 ounces poured out of it, so we'd be happy to pass that along to somebody if they wanted it. Okay, we'll probably be back again the first of the week, hopefully. We were a day late today because of carrying drywall last night.
Yes.
We just weren't in any shape to do this. So I think that's all I have for this evening. If you would, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, drop us a comment, and until next time, guys, thanks for joining us.
Thanks, everyone.